The Consul, Tramp, and America's Sweetheart is about Charlie Chaplin. It takes place in 1939. Hollywood actually had a German consul who was responsible for making Hollywood films more Aryan. Chaplin didn't like what was going on, so he decided to make his first talkie, The Great Dictator, in open mockery of Nazism and Hitler. And the German government found out and tried to shut the movie down. The head of United Artists at the time was Mary Pickford, so you have Mary Pickford deciding whether or not this movie gets made. What makes something historical is that you have an ordinary person in extraordinary circumstances. I suppose you could say that all plays are like that as well. So I guess it's because I'm lazy and I like my story already laid out for me. I think history is funny if we repeat it in threes. No, actually I think, I don't know if history is funny, but I know I can't not be funny. And that's a bit of a problem. I've written 3 dramas in my career, and each of them is hilarious. But it's interesting the way history has worked with this particular play, with The Consul, Tramp, and America's Sweetheart, because when I first wrote it, 2 weeks later, Sony had to pull back on the movie The Interview because Kim Jong-un didn't like it. So you had pretty much the exact same situation with the German government trying to stop the Great Dictator. Then when the play was first produced in Vermont and in Beverly Hills, suddenly the play was about a man arguing with a woman. So you had Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton personified by, the consul and by Mary Pickford. Interesting the way that took on that dynamic. And now, lately, with what happened in Charlottesville, Virginia, where we see the rise of this white supremacy movement in the United States, this particular play is incredibly current. Sadly, my goals are not quite as lofty as the murder of infant tyrants. I think if I could go back in time, I would try to make this interview funnier.